Hello and welcome to the Red Feather Genealogy channel. So this is something of a reintroduction of the channel. It's 2018 now, but it actually began in 2014. It seemed that there wasn't a lot of interest in the subject for quite a while, but lately it's been booming, so I'm back with new material. So this is how we all start out, a big blank tree, and that's what I'm here to help you with. Unless of course you were spawned in a test tube, in which case this guy is your genealogy. For the rest of us, it's this, a big blank tree, which can be very intimidating, and of course everybody wants it to look like this, a nice big fleshed out royal tree. And thanks to all of the terrible information going around on the internet that people are just copying into their trees, a lot of this is very prevalent and very sketchy, but I'm going to show you how to make an actual family tree, and this is what it looks like to begin with. Very bare bones. This is how I started out about 10 years ago, the family that I was around and I knew. Years later, this is what it looked like. Very pretty, right? Well, it did take some time and effort, but I'm going to show you how to do that, so don't let it intimidate you. I'm also going to get into DNA. DNA is kind of everything now, because with DNA you can be sure that these people actually are related to you, which is nice. It also lets you find relatives, get into deeper ancestry. That's what this is. Don't worry, it's not intimidating. It looks cool, but it's actually free, it's easy, and I'll be getting into that in a subsequent video. Another good example would be this. This is one of my ethnicity charts. All the blue means Europe, which means that I'm very white. And this guy is somebody black. And we are cousins, and not even very distant cousins. I'm going to be getting into how that's possible. I touched on that a little bit earlier in another video, but I'm going to get more into how you can figure these things out, how you can triangulate exactly what the connection is, and find out, as mentioned also previously, that we're all related, and a lot more closely than one would think. So this is what you can kind of expect. Here's how I started out, with a couple of parents who were not exactly what I'd call tremendously helpful, and this is where I am now. Yet again, this isn't as complicated as it looks. It's just to give an idea of people who you can meet and people who can help. In this case, my aunt is mentioned there. That's my dad's sister. Didn't even know this person existed until my 30s, but eventually I found her. And she was absolutely integral to all of my research for half of my tree. On the other hand, my uncle on the other side of the family, who's also been extremely helpful to this project. The bold names, Charlie and Joe, these are two relatives of mine. Until recently, they didn't know where they came from at all because they were adopted. They took DNA tests, they happened to run into me, and I've been able to help them figure out exactly where they fit into the big picture, and they've also been extremely helpful. All of it is very reciprocal, finding relatives and they find you, and everybody's putting together a bigger and bigger picture of how we're all related. So that's the gist of the channel. I'll be putting out a new video about once a month in the hopes of helping you and helping me and helping everybody. So please do subscribe for updates, and I will see you again soon.